Hello everyone, welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. We are getting into some more Prof today, I am excited to say. Now this request came in over my Buy Me a Coffee from Liz. Thank you so much, Liz. And Liz has suggested that I check out some more Prof's more emotionally weighty work. I was caught slightly off guard by Louisiana. I was sort of more used to Prof's kind of fun joking around kind of nature and those kind of songs. So to hear something that was a bit heavier, a bit deeper, I was kind of caught me off guard a bit. And Liz suggests that I check out more of that kind of side of him. So today we're going to be listening to Myself. If you enjoy my reactions, do hit subscribe. Let's get into it.
My parents got some big money problems. We're all young and we're counting on them. I'm 4 years old, you think I'm bouncing on them? I just sit back and watch, thinking about them. Mom's probably stronger than Pops is. The talk is that the old man has lost it. Last week he came back from work. I saw him on the porch with a glass of milk in his shirt. He was flipping out. Mom probably put it there. Judging by how angry that she was, it probably should be there. Now both folks know that I'm standing there. Mama protects me, throws me behind her back. Why did Papa do that? What's that telling me? Birds can't help but sing a melody. I ain't stupid. Happy ever after is nothing but a fantasy. Police are part of our family. Son and mother look out from the porch, see father's head duck under the door. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all.
I like how the structure of this is very loose. It's really a sort of confessional. It's just letting things out emotionally without it being this song that's really tight musically, it's very kind of free and honest and open and raw. And the way he's just kind of bringing you into his world as a child, and you can get a feeling for the fear there, for the unpredictability, that sense of unease of living with somebody dangerous, somebody who's potentially lost their mind, and says happily ever after being a fantasy is for them kind of thing, because some people it is, because they kind of make life a nightmare, that sometimes they can't help it, but they just attract chaos and carnage and disorder and violence. You know what I mean? It's not their choice for happily ever after. They don't want that. You know what I mean? It's because to them it's just not on the cards at all. It's interesting. I don't know if I'm making any sense. I'm just sort of digesting everything he's saying and just trying to sort of really piece it all together. And when he says, I believe in nothing, I believe in myself, it's that thing of only having trust in yourself. If you don't trust anybody around you, if you don't trust anybody to make big things happen, to make life good, to make a positive future, if everybody around you is destined for dreariness, you can only believe in yourself if you have that spark in you to make life good. That's the only thing you can believe in, you know what I mean? And take those steps forward and make those hard choices and get out of there and go and live your own life,
My papa got some big anger problems. I'm getting older and I'm sick about them. It's getting harder just to live around it. I need to take a stand as a man. I need to be about it. So ring around the posy round the living room table. I can't remember what we were arguing about. I stood up to the scariest man in the country. I held my head high as I left the house. Little boy stood in the face of a dragon, left with the heart of a lion, amazing. It's funny, I left the house so it could cool down, but the dragon stayed hot, who's a fool now? Papa and the devil, sitting in the basement, ARSONING. Young son headed back to the household, running down the block, 8 fire trucks deep. Fell to my knees and I screamed in the front yard. Firemen running around like no one's in charge. Sorta like when it rains, it pours. See the flames burst out of the door. I believe in nothing.
Damn, I've heard about this. I saw a little bit on a podcast where Prof was talking about his dad burning his house down with like the pets inside as well. It's just horrific to go through something like that, and the damage it's going to do to you to have family like that. That's your kind of role model of how to be. Like when you're a little kid, your parents are kind of like God to you, aren't they? You know what I mean? They're the all-knowing ones. You look to them for answers for everything, and if those are the answers you're getting, you know, to any question you have, is just to burn it down. Like that's really gonna get you mixed up. And you know what, like hearing these kind of these stories from Prof, hearing him talk about it so openly, it shows how strong he is of a person, in many different ways. Because like, for one, he was strong enough to stand up to his father, to do that, and to get out of that situation. And two, that he's strong enough to talk about it now. It's very vulnerable, and you've got to be very, very strong to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? To talk about that kind of thing. It's like, that's the truest strength, isn't it? So he really is a solid guy. And I really like about this track is that, so we've got a chorus, but then the verses, they're just so raw. And it's just like you're kind of just being sat down in a room with him, and he's just talking to you, you know? It almost stops being music in a sense and becomes something else, if you know what I mean. It's really, really interesting.
I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Time as a boy, evil's on the inside, waiting for. Got an apartment, I'm 20 years old, finally thinking I have everything under control. It's been years since I spoke to the man when he gave me his old cutlass to get out of the sand. So just like a hyena, I take the meat and then I run my ass away. You need to let me be. But over time, a part of me knew I needed to speak. That's right when the world decided that it couldn't be. It's the biggest hurdle, thinking past tense, like when a strong man takes his last breath. I believe in nothing. I believe in myself. I believe in nothing. Nothing at all.
That beat at the end of his track's really, really hard. Man, so cool to hear Prof's early work, you know, like I assume this is his earlier work than the stuff that I've heard before, like Horse and Fire Lessons, you know, Gasoline. It's he's just throwing his heart out there, and it feels like writing this piece of music, writing these lyrics was cathartic for him. And yeah, I'm really like I'm really blown away by Prof as a person, like just how hard he's had it, just how bad it's been, and how he's come out the other side the way he has, with so much humor, you know, so done so well for himself, created such an amazing like life for himself, it would appear, you know, and such a successful musician. It's really, really inspiring. It's really, really powerful, and yeah, I think this song could do a lot for people, and it's it's got me thinking about a lot of things. I think it's very, very, very special, and it's definitely brought me deeper into this journey of understanding Prof and the journey of his music. There's so much I want to hear. I know there's a lot for me to discover, so do come on that journey with me. Because he's so diverse and interesting, amazing lyricist with really interesting, unique delivery. So yeah, if you enjoy my reactions, do hit subscribe. If you'd like to make a request, I have a Buy Me a Coffee. The link is in the comments and the description. As always, everybody, take care. Peace and love.